How's it going today, people? Welcome to T Jack Reacts. I am Jackson, and what we got again today for y'all is Brad Williams Fun Size Part 4. No need to do any explanations. Y'all already know the man is hilarious. So let's throw on these headbuds and let's see what he got for us again today. Yeah.
It's fun to travel, man. It's fun. Thankfully, I have a cool job where I get to travel for a living, get to perform. And the most rewarding time I ever had in my life was not too long ago. I got to perform in the Middle East for the soldiers. I did a USO tour over there. It was the best. Soldiers are the best audiences. They don't give a crap about political correctness. They just want you to laugh. They want you to be honest. They want you to be true. That means they have to have a good sense of humor. You do a job that serious, you have to have a good sense of humor. I get off the C-130 plane in Afghanistan. Group of 5 soldiers there to meet me. They walk up, they're like, "Mr. Williams, we're so happy you're here." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, you guys want to laugh, right?" They're like, "No, you're a midget. We want to do some fun shit with you." Oh. Right, like was there a meeting the day before, like some commanding officers on stage? We have a dwarf coming on base tomorrow. We need some ideas for some fun shit to do. Henderson, what you got? Do we have any large cannons? Good idea, Henderson. I ask them, I'm like, "Guys, what sort of fun shit do you want to do?" They say, "We want to take you on a Blackhawk helicopter." I'm like, "Yes. Going on that." And I tell that to my friends. They're like, "Brad, weren't you scared?" No. You have to understand who I am, the life I've lived. I'm the guy that when I go to Six Flags, I can't ride half of their shit. And now the US government just said, "You see that death machine? Do you want to hop on?" Erection. I'm good. Yeah. So we go to fly in a Blackhawk helicopter. Now, before you fly in one of these things, they don't just let you go. They have to put gear on you. They put a helmet and a vest. Apparently, there's not a lot of midgets in the military. Helmets and vests are not made by Oshkosh. They are not made by Oshkosh. First of all, the guy brings me out a helmet. He assumes that because I'm a little person, I have a tiny head. Wrong. I do not have a tiny head. I have a big fucking head, okay? I don't have dreams. I have movies, okay? So they bring out this little helmet, they're pulling on my head. It doesn't fit. They're pulling it down. It doesn't fit. They have to get an extender strap for the chin and buckle it and buckle it and buckle it. Now the chin fits. That doesn't change the size of the helmet. The helmet is still sitting on top of my head, not protecting shit. It's not even a helmet at this point. It is a war yarmulke. I'm thinking to myself, great, I'm going into a country that has a lot of pissed off Muslims and they dressed me like G.I. Jew. This is gonna go well. Thank you, smart people, for laughing at that joke. Some of you got it. Some of you guys are like, "Wait, Jews and Muslims don't get along?" Kill yourself, all right? End it. Nobody likes you. So now they get the helmet to fit. Now they bring out the vest. Now the vest would be a vest on any one of you nice people. On me, this was a bulletproof moo-moo, okay? This thing went down below my knees, and they told me, "Run to the helicopter." Like, oh, right, I'm gonna run to the helicopter. I'm gonna look like a badass. I did not look like a badass. I looked like a fucking penguin. Like I was running like that shit the entire time. 100 yards of this. The only thing that was missing was Morgan Freeman narrating the damn thing.
And now we see the little people make their way to the Blackhawk helicopter.
As I'm running, I trip and fall in the middle of the runway. I know, I could end the joke right there if I wanted to. Dwarf down, hilarious. As I'm laying down, one of the soldiers yells at me, "Mr. Williams, you gotta get up. This area is surrounded by snipers. If you stay down, one of them is gonna take you out." Not scared. No, not scared of snipers. 2 reasons. 1, damn near impossible shot, okay? 2, you're not even gonna get the shot off. Could you imagine? You're a sniper, you're up in the hills, been there for days, you're scanning for the enemy, and all of a sudden you come across me? You're just up there like, "Okay, where the American, I kill the American, where the American, I kill the American, where the American, I kill the American." Oh. Ahmed, get the fuck over here right now, Ahmed. Ahmed, get the fuck over here right now. You have no idea what I'm looking at right now, Ahmed. no idea. If I were to describe to you what I am looking at right now, I would only be able to describe it as happiness. I'm looking at happiness right now, Ahmed. When I die, fuck the 72 virgins. I want one of those. So now I get up, make my way to the Blackhawk Helicopter. Now, Blackhawk Helicopter is about yay high, all right? I can't get in that. I'm wearing the moo-moo vest. I can't. I look at this soldier, I'm like, hey bro, can you help me out? He says, no problem. Pulls a lever, little handicap helper step, flies out. Sweet. Except for the helper step was about that freaking high. Still can't get in. I'd asked this soldier to do something that I swore, as a little person, I would never ask anyone to do, ever. I look at him like, all right, bro, you're gonna have to toss me. And the smile he got on his face, like, this is what I signed up for! And he grabs me, and he could just throw me in real quick. We would have been done, but no. He had to enjoy himself. He picks me up. He just goes, 1, 2, He finally picks me up. He tosses me in. I get in, sit down, buckle up, good to go. But before we start flying, pilot turns around. Pilot has a little speech for us. And this is the speech that I hear right before I take my first helicopter flight in Afghanistan. Pilot looks at us and goes, all right, Mr. Williams, this is Bagram Air Force Base, Afghanistan. Some shit goes on here. We don't anticipate anything to happen, but something might happen, and we do have to prepare you for such a scenario. What sometimes occurs, these particular helicopters, they get fired upon by something called an RPG, rocket propelled grenade. You might know it as a bazooka. If this is to happen, you'll hear the words fire in the hole, followed by our machine gunner on board return fire. If you hear our gun go off, it is no longer a combat simulation. It is a real-life war scenario with real-life consequences. We'll do everything in our power to keep you alive. We'll do some evasive maneuvers. You're curled up in a fetal position. You'll be fine.
Well, damn.
I stopped listening after you said bazooka. Now I'm scared. Now I'm terrified. But I can't show fear. I'm on a helicopter with a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old badass Marines. I can't be a 30-year-old man like, I don't think this is a good idea. I can't do that. So I'm like, all right, Brad, just shut up. Try to be cool. I'm glad I had that attitude, because we took off. Oh my God, this was so much fun. We start flying over the base. Soldiers are describing the base to me, the function of the buildings. I'm cracking jokes. They're laughing. We're having a great time. Then we flew outside of the base. And you want to know what happens? When a Blackhawk helicopter flies outside of the base, you have to test fire the machine gun to make sure it works. They didn't tell me that. No. They told me, hear the gun go off, kiss your ass goodbye. That's what I heard. So we get outside the base, out of nowhere, you just hear, fire in the hole! I had my first period right there on the damn helicopter. I was looking around like I hope Kotex comes in camouflage. This is a heavy flow day. I had fun there, man. I had fun. I learned a lot. Learned a lot. I thought we only had American troops over there. Not the case. We have a lot of different soldiers from a lot of different countries over there. I got to meet and talk to these brave young men and women. And oh man, ladies, now I know what you mean when you say you love accents, because, yeah. I talked to this one British soldier for like an hour, and I'm just staring at him like, don't ask, don't tell. And it was that sexy British accent, that South London Jason Statham type British accent. Oh my God, ladies, you could be on a date tonight, but if some guy taps you on the shoulder, you turn around and all you hear is, hey, I was looking at you from across the room. I thought to myself, there's a big good looking bird right there. Let me tell you what, I'll go BMW 325R, park right outside. We can go out there, shaggy roll in the back here, 30 minutes. That's why they call me the transporter, bitch. Hey. By the way, guys, I just preheated every oven in the room. You're welcome. That's a sexy accent. Now, just because you have an accent, do not think it is automatically sexy. There's a hierarchy to these things, okay? British, up here. Australian, up here. Indian. That's it. Ladies, you're not gonna have the same reaction if you turn around and all you see is, excuse me, my little delicate desert flower.
I was looking at you from across the room, and might I say, you are so exquisitely beautiful that if you were to be in my country, you would be more sacred than a cow. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I would like to do some bad things to you. I would. If it were up to me, I would take you home, split your legs, and I would eat you like curry. Yes, I would like to do. Well, I cannot talk dirty to a woman just because I'm Indian. Let me tell you something. I can talk dirty. I will say some filthy things. I want to bend you over, grab your hair, and whisper something soft and sexy in your ear like, who's your customer service representative? Who's your customer service representative? You want to be put on hold? I will put you on hold! The only good part is that once he finishes up, he's like, thank you, come again.
Alright, so that's Brad Williams Fun Size Part 4. Man, it's hilarious. Man, I can't say it enough. Can't say it enough. Man, it's absolutely hilarious. So anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. Make sure to go over to the original video. Check it out. Subscribe to him. Make sure you like it. Then come back, watch my reaction and everything. Leave a link down in the description as usual. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Make sure to like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Be nice or don't. And I am out.